Welcome back to the channel, everybody. With my interest in retro gaming peaking again, and I'm trying to get more involved with it and get all these consoles and find all my old stuff, I've come across some things that I've realized either needed replacing or I needed to upgrade, and this video has some of the new stuff that I've gotten over the course of the last few weeks, and I want to share them with you. The first thing is I found my PSP. This is the 2001 model, PSP 2001, and the problem is that when I found it, the battery itself was bulging so much that I couldn't even get it to stay inside of the console and shut the door. It will not hold a charge. Now, granted, it has been probably about 4 years since I've really used my PSP, and that really upset me and made me sad. So what I did was I got on good old eBay and found one. Yes, it's an aftermarket one, and yes, it's a really cheap one, but as long as it holds the charge long enough for me to be able to tinker and play with it, I got a charging cable that I can use to be able to keep it charged while I'm playing. It at least comes back on. The cool part about it too is with the 2001 model, come on now, oh there it goes. With the 2001 model, it comes with the component cables that you can actually output, so I can actually game capture with this, so that's really neat. The next thing that I got that kind of goes along with the PSP is I got a game. I got it really cheap, but I've always heard good stuff about the Monster Hunter series, and I got a copy of Monster Hunter 2 Freedom. It UMD format for a PSP, and I got it for like less than $4 at this local game store here, and I figured what the heck, it'd give me something else to play. I don't own that many PSP games. I'm still looking for a case of mine that has, I think I got a God of War one, and the only other real PSP game that I played, and the main reason to get this was Kingdom Hearts, was it Birth by Sleep? One of them, I can't remember the exact one. Whichever Kingdom Hearts was on the PSP, I'll have to verify that later. But yes, it's really cool to have my PSP working again and being able to use it. It's a really great system, and one that I never really utilized the way it was supposed to be. I'd never got it when it was first out. This is the Darth Vader edition. I actually bought this from a friend a few years ago for like 20 bucks, I believe. So this is really neat, and will open up some more doors, and I will be on the lookout for more UMD games, and possibly looking into maybe modding this to be able to play other games. So keep a lookout for that. The next thing on my list is this is my Nintendo 3DS. It's the original model. It was the black one. I actually put this little Zelda Ocarina of Time case on it, and you know, I was very proud of this. I first got this I believe when Ocarina of Time 3D came out, and you know, back when this first came out, it was a pretty big deal, but the screen on it's pretty small now compared to the newer ones. Well, I've recently acquired a new Nintendo 3DS, and it's actually the Hyrule Gold Zelda edition. This thing right here is nice. I love this thing. You open it up. This is the one that's got, I think, the little, yeah, it's got the little extra joystick thing up here, and with the, what do you call it, thumb thing, I don't know. Anyway, all I know is that this thing is huge compared to the one that I was used to playing on. I've already transferred all of my stuff over from my other one to this one. this will be my favorite 3DS to date. I do collect the Zelda editions of the handhelds. I still have my Triforce edition of the DS Lite when they first came out, and this will be one of those things that I will collect, but because it has the bigger screen and it fits in my hands better when I do play my 3DS games. I do play the Zeldas, and I do have the Dragon Ball Fusions. This will be my go-to now, so this is really sweet. I am very proud to have this and very happy. And while we're talking about Zelda, at the same game store that I found the UMD for the Monster Hunter, they actually had the Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker for Wii U on sale. And I talked to the guy, and he gave me a really good price on it, a lot cheaper than the Nintendo store, and even cheaper than you can get it on eBay. That's what I've been waiting on. It's kind of hard for me now to want to keep buying the same games over and over, because I do have this for the GameCube, but people are saying, hey, you really need to try out this version. It's definitely worth it on the Wii U and HD and all that. So I've been wanting to get my hands on this, and I finally took the plunge and purchased it. So I will probably be doing a video coming up in the near future of at least my first impressions of it and the controls and the difference, because I put a lot of time into the GameCube version and I love that game. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm still hopefully going to find a way to get the HD remake of Twilight Princess as well for the Wii U. And that brings us to the finale of this video. Now, if you keep up with my channel, you know, I think a week or two ago, I made a video on my original PlayStation, the PS1, and I was trying to tinker and modify and Frankenstein some PlayStations together to use my mod, my soft mod. Can't remember what that little thing's called. It's like the game enhancer, and then you do the hot swap discs. And I accidentally messed up and broke my PlayStation trying to fix it. I messed the lens up, and I said in that video that I was going to order another original Xbox, PlayStation. Well, I came home today to there being a box on the front porch. So I figured I would share this with you guys. So let's get our old trusty knife, and we're gonna open it all the way. I hope this really looks as good as it did on the listing. They actually packed it well. There's packing peanuts, which is usually a pretty good sign. So we have packing peanuts. Let me sit this down before I stab myself in the neck with it. And let's carefully extract whatever we can. It looks like I'm gonna have to make a small mess. Oh, okay, cool. This is really, really neat then. Let's try not to make that mess. Let's get them all off. I'm popping bubble wrap. So let's get everything. This is really, really packaged well. I commend whoever packaged this. Let's make sure there's nothing I'm missing in the bottom. I definitely take my hat off to whoever did this. I don't receive a lot of things on eBay that are packaged this well. It's got everything from newspaper to packing peanuts to looks like paper towels in it, which is okay by me. And we have bubble wrap. So the cool thing about this is, and by the way, I'm going to give the bubble wrap to my children because for some reason they just love bubble wrap. This actually comes with Wait for it. Probably already noticed. The original box that the Sony PlayStation first shipped with. It's that SCPH 1001 94000. On the back of the box, it's got launch titles and way older games for the PS1. NBA Shootout, Destruction Derby 2, Blood Omen, The Legacy of Caines, Tekken 2, Sony, let's see, Sony.com, Rally, Twisted Metal 2, Game Day 97. Alright, so maybe this wasn't the original. It's still up there though. Double speed CD-ROM, customable multiple processors for 3D graphics, CD stereo quality sound, full frame video at 30 frames per second, 16.8 million simultaneous colors, 360,000 polygons per second, dedicated 32-bit RISC CPU, 2 megabytes of RAM, 1 megabyte of VRAM. This thing's a house, let me tell you. So, the auction showed that this was supposed to be the PlayStation that has the RCA jacks built in on the back with the composite and the red and white for the audio. And it is on there. That is there. So that is awesome. They are there. And it's got my parallel port for me to be able to use my mod enhancer. Now I always have trouble opening these little things and I hate that. There we are. Yes, we do have a parallel port and that makes me very, very happy. Now we'll just set this here for now. It could use a little bit of cleaning, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. We also, in the box, have just RCA cables with the regular PlayStation adapter, which may or not be used for this. I still got to look up. I do believe that you get better video from going straight on board. We have a power cable, which I'm not positive if this is the original one or not. It is gray, so it's possible. I'm not sure, but you know, a power cable is a power cable. And we have a controller, which is really cool. The thumbsticks actually are in pretty good shape. The cool part about this is I have, over the course of time, lost all of my DualShock controllers. So I have only third-party ones, and this will give me a legitimate DualShock 2, and it's the blue one, to have to use with the system. So I'm very excited about that. So hopefully this works like they said it did in the listing. They said they've never had an issue and that it worked perfectly well. It is the SCPH 1001 and it's got all the ports on the back. It looks like it's in really good shape actually for the age. I don't see anything that stands out. It's not even that dusty or dirty. Let's open it up. Oh wow, the lens and everything. It's a little bit of dust there, but the lens and everything, I know that the causes a shadow, but this is really clean. I'm going to go through and do a thorough cleaning of it and test everything out, which will be a separate a separate video. But I did want to show that I did end up ordering one and I got it in, and the fact that it actually came with the box I thought was really cool, and it actually did not cost that much. I won this for $20. So it just, if you're adamant and you know how to use eBay correctly, sky's the limit with some things, and it's kind of nice. So this, to me, it's just part of the package deal to be able to display this box. That's crazy. I'm very excited about this. So I'm not going to make this video any longer than it needs to be. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. It's been killing me to wait to open this until I got settled down with the camera and everything. So I'm going to try to start accumulating stuff here and there, and then maybe making videos like this to let you see the progress of my retro gaming stuff. I'm still working on getting everything over there, getting some multi-taps to where I can have all the consoles that are composite going to my PVM, my professional video monitor. We've already done the Dreamcast through VGA to the LCD monitor, and any other systems that I'm able to utilize better quality picture and try to use this to be able to either stream with or make videos. I will be putting that information out there. So please, if you're into this type of stuff, make sure you subscribe for more. Hit a like if you enjoyed this, and leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about this video. And we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.